it's now time for Hello, Mr. President, a segment that focuses solely on issues that you're facing within your community. We'll start off with Akokere in the Ashanti region. Let's take a look at the video we received.
The patrol toilet, we na yusu. Ana we no sina omo ye wadwe se omo baby si amaye. Ya sha anti still adada na yusu. Anti esra aban. Se omo me ye we nkan na si ekwo na ayekese pa. Ekwo na ayekese. Se ye be kuro mi ha se ekura no a na ma ye ho kire ye. Because ye nya toilet mi ensa kra wo kuro mi ya nka be bo aye pa.
That's Akokere Edum, and as you can see there, we all answer to nature's call. It is very normal for all of us to use the bathroom when we need to go, but for the people of Akokere, they have a very big facility that's ideally supposed to be operational and help them answer to nature's call in a more dignified manner. But that project has not been completed and they still have to use the old one. Our correspondent, Edward Opong-Mafo, is on the line with us to help us understand this issue a bit better. Good morning, Edward. Hello, Edward. Did you hear me? Okay. Edward, good morning.
Good morning, Giselle.
How are you?
I'm great. I hope you're well.
I'm good. Thank you so much for being with us. Please help us understand this community a bit better and the issue they are dealing with in Akokere.
Okay, so with this area, the Akokere Edum, the Akokere is a bigger area, but there are some suburbs within Akokere. So there's a whole area where we call Akokere Edum. And with this area, according to the resident, in fact, we have checked the area and we understand that there used to be one toilet facility in the area, which now is in a horrible state, and the residents barely can use the facility. And so I've been to the area, checked the area, and in fact, they hit a sigh of relief when authorities in the area started a construction of a new toilet facility. And from our checks, we understand it's under the Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication Program, the IPEP program, where the Ministry for Special Development Initiatives is spearheading under the $1 million per constituency project. And so I've been trying to find out when exactly the project started, but I've not really gotten it. But I understand it started no long ago, but in fact it has gotten to a point where it could have been completed by now. And the residents are complaining that has been a major issue because visiting an area to ease themselves is really a worry. And so there are some old women in the area that I've even spoken to who are telling me that they have to resort to defecating in the bush, and the young people also have to just do the same thing. Or some of them at times decide to travel to nearby towns to eat. So that is the kind of inconvenience that has created. The fact that a government project has stalled because now it has been abandoned, and the area weeds have grown around it, and it just when they started the project, that work will resume on the project. And from our checks, we understand that most of the Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication programs, although they are being handled by the Ministry for Special Development Initiatives, in areas where there's an NPP MP, or where some of these projects are done through the MP. And even some areas, when you go to, they tell you that, oh, this is the MP's project. But when you find out, you later find out that it's just a 1 million per constituency project, but they're doing it through the MP. And what we have gathered so far is that we see the Adanson North area, that the district assembly, Adanson North area, when you're looking at constituencies, it falls under the Formina constituency. And the Formina constituency is the constituency which has been in the headlines lately because the incumbent MP, who is an MPP member, decided to run as an independent candidate. That's Mr. Wiawso. So what we have gathered from some of the residents, and they are saying that the MP was spearheading a project, but when it got to a point, there's the early part of the year, getting to the middle part of the year, when he started having issues with the party executive and the leadership within the area, work stalled on the project because even some of the residents alleged that some people were called to come in and stop the contractors from working, and because they felt that the MP was scared it could be part of its achievement. So the residents alleged that people were called in to stop the project and even warned the MP for not, as in warned the MP not to continue with the project. That's according to what we have gathered. We've been trying to get from the other end, but that has not been successful yet.
Okay.
And, the other point they make is that because the incumbent MP, within the process when they're trying to file, that's some months to the MPP primaries. That's where the people are saying there were some issues, and so because of that, he had issues with the party leadership and at least the leadership of the party, even to the extent of the District Assembly level. So that is what started the whole controversy, and they feel once we're done with the 2020 election, work will resume because by then all the issues may have been resolved.
Okay, now beyond the politics, how difficult is this making life for the people there?
Can you come again,
how difficult is it for the people of this Akokere community to attend to nature's call with the old structure that they currently have?
I hardly hear you. I'm sorry. Can you come again?
It's okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better now.
When they go there to use the bathroom, how challenging is it? What are the specific issues that they share with you of the current nature of the structure?
What was for the ordinary person in the area, the main issue has to do with the fact that whether there's politics or there's any issue around it or anything, what they want done has to do with the fact that they just need certain things to be okay for them. They just need a piece of convenience, and these things have to be done irrespective of politics associated with whatever is happening within the area. And that has been the concern. And in fact, how is it going to, when you get to the area, people are talking about other social amenities and all that, they feel that once this issue is resolved, then they can really look at other concerns. So they feel the authorities should consider this as a priority, find ways of really addressing the issue, and the fact that they don't have any toilet facility in the area, and that they are even saying that once that project is done, they feel that's not even enough, and that there should be more toilet facilities in the area, so at least it could serve a lot of people. And that is what they are concerned about beyond the policies associated with the whole.
Thank you very much for being with us, Edward. And as we know, it's a basic human right for all of us to be able to answer to nature's call in a more dignified manner. And it's sad that the people of Akokere have to do this when they see a structure that should have been completed right next to them, but because of political issues, they have to settle for this. We are going to speak to the DCE of that area. That is the Kusi Eric Kweku. We are trying to get a hold of him. He's not been picking up, but we will move on now to the Western North region. Another video we received that had to do with sanitation issues. Let's take a look at that.
Western North. Yeah, challenges I face here. In fact, a high and pan. Yeah, complaining about something mine. I'm see. And paying for no more, so no more fee. And now, can't say a public toilet in your back pet. The whole Kessekrom community or public toilet back pet. A several over 1,000 people. But I say MC from MC Assembly mine. Were you any into yes, Mr. President? A very mum. It do about what they are must say a met for a Bamu campaign. But I say, Hannah high and their mum wire into yes, Mr. President. Why show Bola? I'm a young man or Mokoso. Say, Sebeb and there, any young say, Mom, why and there, any affluence, a better and one.
I'm going to Citi News here. I'm going to Citi News live. Toilet here. Your cosu, and yes, your jayo, your cosu park, your bola, or the Besheba be a man of Pasua, or maybe a toilet, or Hannah. Bola no giri, I've been seen by the Canada, or Munti said, or Munti no go night. Remember, so Ediano, and so a farmer appear, I'll be see no. Now, Sebi, as somebody can say, Oti Kurum, a drew about to us, 7 no more Cassie and 12 and 12, your own painful Kruma, your MC, your DC, your MP, yeah, some Milma Kruma, like a ball of pie, your faso echo. Into a Sremon boy, or a young boy, and they are bread, a Sremo pa, and no pay a private or Adam, Sabi private way or Mutia, and I told it to Mutia yenne, and so your Kosopa, and so your Kaka, young boy, be and free. Into a Sremo, Mr. President, Munche, Namon boy, pa, I don't want to see.
So that's the people of Wiawso Kessekrom in the Western North region. I mean, as you can see there, not only do they have to deal with this disgusting facility as a toilet place, but they have this heap of rubbish that they have to go through to enter the toilet to answer to nature's call. And thankfully, the assemblyman is on the line with us, Joseph Ajaman. He'll help us understand what's going on. Good morning, Mr. Ajaman.
Good morning, madam.
Thank you so much for being with us. How are you?
I'm doing good. You?
Good. So the people of your area sent us this video. Are you aware of this problem that they have to deal with every time they need to answer to nature's call?
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm actually aware since I'm dealing with them every day in day out, so I'm aware.
How long have they been dealing with it? I mean, this isn't a place for any human being to use.
Oh, been in power for about almost 1 year now.
Wow.
Almost 1 year. So
why?
It is there already.
What have you tried to do to solve it?
Since I came and I saw the program, I've been through so many issues. I put it into appropriate channel. I passed it to district assembly. Even I took a picture, I wrote a letter, given a copy to traditional council, given a copy to assembly, and all the media. It's a year or so over here. And so I've done my best. I've tried so many times, but to no avail. So even as I speak with you now, today I went to a certain contractor to plead with him to come to our aid, to help us. So that's what I've done.
But has the DCE been to this place? Has he seen the nature of, place that these people have to visit to use the bathroom? I don't even think animals would want to be in such an environment.
Even the environmental health director say at Kessekrom, the municipal environmental health director, he said at Kessekrom, say, you know everything. They know everything.
Why aren't they doing anything about it?
I don't know. That is why I'm saying I have tried. I've mounted a pressure on them, but no avail. And I have no capacity to do it. So unless, that is why I said I went to the certain contractor this morning to come to our aid. So I'm still on it and finding a solution to that.
Well, we're all listening to you now because you're live on Citi TV. Do you want to tell them the impact this has on the people of Kessekrom?
The assembly or what?
Yes, the people who are listening, the DCE, the people you've been reaching out to who have not been responding.
Oh, okay. During assembly meeting, I spoke about it, and then I've mounted the whole pressure on them. But then, my sister, what I'm saying is that I don't have the capacity. I don't have the capacity unless I put it up and then amount of pressure. Then that is what I can do, but I don't have the capacity.
Yes, and
so
I'm asking you,
my best.
How does this make life difficult for you and the people of Kessekrom? I know you don't have the capacity, but I want you to tell Ghanaians how this makes life difficult for you.
I had a meeting with them. I had a meeting with the community, right, last 3 days. I told them that tomorrow, Thursday, will be a general assembly meeting. So I want their view so that when I get there, I present their view. So they say, complain about it. So tomorrow will be the final day. So when I get there, I'll say I'm on it.
Okay. Thank you so much for being with us, Mr. Ajaman. We'll try and get a hold of the DC of the area to find out exactly what he's been doing to solve this problem, because it's really sad that in this 21st century, 2020, is an election year, Ghanaians have to deal with this heap of rubbish. We're not even going to talk about the health implications. Women have to go there, children have to go there, men have to go there. As you can see there, if anyone is willing to go through all of this to answer to nature's call, there's no way they can afford treating themselves if they get sick as a result of this environment. We're taking a very good look at it again because people actually poop on the garbage out there. People have to walk through that trash to get inside the toilet. And if the outside looks like this, you can only imagine what the inside will look like. We are saying we need to get rid of all of our sanitation problems. We've been advocating for people to stop openly defecating. This environment will not motivate anyone to not use open defecation as a better alternative. So it's really important that we get the DCE to address this issue, and we will get a hold of them next week. But earlier on, I mentioned with Akokeri in Edum that we're going to speak to the DCE of that area, Honorable Kweku Eric Kusi. He's on the line with us. Good morning, Honorable.
Good morning.
How are you?
It's great. I'm fine.
Great. My name is Jifa Ametam. I'm from Citi TV on Breakfast Daily. Some people in your community sent us videos about the state of the toilet facility that they have to use every day. And I wanted to know what you've been doing to solve this problem for them.
Right. We are on it. We engaged Ghana First to construct a new toilet for them, but unfortunately, they got to a point and they've left the site. And other areas in Akokeri too, which even the assembly had to demolish the old toilet. We've rented someone's private toilet facility for the community to use free of charge, whilst we are constructing new one for them. When you go to Akokeri Zongo, I mean, the same thing. We are constructing new one for them.
How long would it take for the construction to be completed? Because they really need it.
Sorry?
Do you have an idea of the timelines when these projects will be completed?
Supposed to be 4 months.
Okay, and when did you start?
2 months back.
So in February, latest, the people of Akokeri will have a brand new facility to use?
Definitely.
Okay, thank you so much for being with us.
You're welcome.
And thank you at home for staying for this segment of Breakfast Daily. Again, if you have any issues in your community and you want us to know, just take out your phone and record an up to 1 minute video. Send that video to us via the email hello mrpresidenttv@gmail.com, and the WhatsApp line, of course, is 0550585832. Hi there. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends.
This is Breakfast Daily on Citi TV.
Join the Breakfast Daily team Monday through Fridays from 7:30 a.m. to 10. Join us for breakfast daily, only on Citi TV.